A prank on Edward. One day in the yard, Edward, Percy, and Thomas were doing their daily routine. I'm tired of this, Thomas, said Percy. Me too, said Thomas. But Edward always keep making fun of us about this. Same. I think I have an idea, said Thomas. What is it, said Percy. We pull a prank on it. You sure, Thomas? Of course, it'll be fun. Percy? Cried out the fireman. Yeah, I'll be back, Thomas. Alright, Percy. See ya, bro. See ya. Coming. I think I have something good for Edward. Those engines don't even work that hard. I hope I didn't do nothing wrong to them too anyways. Edward! Came Thomas yelling. What is it, little Thomas? Said Edward. Huh? There's something bad going on. In the quarry near the city. What city? I mean, near Nafford. Oh, what's going on? There's been a freak accident. Percy crashed. We need you to go down there and get them. A big engine like you can help a little engine like us. Please. Oh, fine, Thomas. I'll go help, said Edward, really falling for the joke and chuffed off. Thomas was smiling and laughing hard. He was having a good time. Now, it's time to get Edward's little tender. While Edward was chuffing down to help Percy, he had to come to a stop. Luckily, someone was crossing the line. Please hurry up, said Edward. Please. Then all of a sudden, Thomas started chuffing up right behind Edward, and he didn't notice. Thomas chuffed exactly where his tent was, said Thomas. He cobbled up to Edward's tender and was ready to take off. Until the light turned green. Thomas hurried up and puffed backwards to take Edward's tender. All of a sudden, Edward's tender had snapped off, and Thomas puffed along with Edward's tender, leaving Edward behind with nothing, said Edward as he chuffed off to Nafford Station without a tender. When Edward came to Nafford Station, nothing was wrong or out of place. Everything seemed normal. Then he didn't see Percy at all. No freight cars and nothing. What? What happened? Said Edward. A workman had saw Edward and asked him, why was he here? And what was he here for? Edward told the workman why he was here and what had happened. But the workman told Edward that nothing happened. He got tricked. Edward had a shocked expression on his face, confused and wondering why did Thomas prank him. And then the workman asked Edward where was his tender. He was more confused and surprised. Oh no, said Edward, my tender. Driver started Edward, and they both puffed out of Nafford Station. Ooh, Thomas is so gonna get him when we get down there, said Edward. Later, Thomas was still trying to figure out a good place to hide Edward's tender. He saw a sighting, so he started to take it over there. This is gonna be a good prank, said Thomas, ignoring it. And Edward came along and saw him. Thomas, what are you doing with my tender? Said Edward. I'm pranking you, Edward, because you always be mean to me and Percy every single day. And we don't get a sorry or thank you for it at all. said Thomas sternly. And then Edward tried. Oh, no, it. Stop the narrating. But why? It's getting annoying after reading the entire video. Anyway, I'm gonna just say this. Thomas, the reason I did that, because you guys don't even listen at all most of the time. Just, I'm sorry. Stop causing confusion and delay then. And none of this would happen. Now, give me my tender. And do you have any words to say, Thomas? I do have a few words. One, I'm sorry for taking your tender. I'm sorry for that way me and Percy be acting on the railway. And two, I'm sorry, Edward, but I'm not giving your tender back. Why, you little Give me back my tender! No!